Get ready to witness some of the most unbelievable driving moments that will leave you shaking your head. From daring stunts gone wrong to unexpected collisions, these incidents highlight the unpredictable nature of the road. So sit tight and join us as we explore the risky behaviors that remind us all to drive with caution.
Oh shit, here we go again.
That car just came out of nowhere and slammed into the intersection. That could have been avoided pretty easily. Remember, folks, to always follow traffic lights. They're there for your safety. That was terrifying. The driver must have lost control completely. It's a miracle how both the victims survived the crash. That black SUV completely got squished in that crash. The impact was severe. Please drive safe. Thankfully, everyone's okay. This car skids off the road, crashes into a tree, and then rolls off multiple times. It's a reminder of how crucial it is to drive cautiously, especially in tricky conditions. Whoa! The car soared off the highway and went airborne. Always keep your eyes on the road. You never know what'll happen next second. Imagine it's midnight in a quiet residential neighborhood. Everyone's asleep, and suddenly a car comes crashing out of nowhere. This shows how unpredictable accidents can be, even in the safest places. Well, that's going to be one heck of an expensive bill. Just goes to show how a moment of carelessness can cost you big time. It's not a bad thing to stay alert and attentive at times while driving. It's shocking how quickly a minor altercation can escalate into something so dangerous. It's crucial to keep a cool head while driving. Who do you think caused these two drivers to act like kids? Comment below. These drivers are out of control. It's a miracle no one was seriously injured with how recklessly they were driving. Road rage can quickly spiral out of control, turning minor frustrations into life-threatening situations. Always stay calm and collected behind the wheel. This truck just mashed the other vehicle. It's incredible how quickly things can go wrong. Trucks need to be driven with utmost caution. Their size and weight mean that any mistake can lead to catastrophic results. Thankfully, everyone was okay. Even having a nice car doesn't buy you good driving skills. Driving with an entitled attitude not only endangers others, but also yourself. Courtesy and respect go a long way in ensuring everyone's safety on the road. These cars were headed to the junkyard before the driver decided to junk them over the bridge bent. At least these weren't brand new cars, but still, this could have been avoidable. Thankfully, no one was injured. Unbelievable! It's almost like they were asking for an accident to happen. Thankfully, no innocent drivers were caught up in this mess. Watch as a car speeds through an intersection and slams into another vehicle crossing the intersection. Traffic signals exist for a reason, to keep everyone safe. Ignoring them puts lives at risk and leads to preventable accidents. After a breakup, a woman and her mother take revenge by egging the house of her ex-boyfriend and crashing seconds later. Talk about instant karma and justice. Hopefully the pair learned their lesson. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Watch as a driver misjudges their approach and ends up crashing straight into a garage door, causing a considerable mess. Thankfully, those cars were empty. Pretty sure the neighborhood is gonna be pissed. That's straight out of a movie, but definitely not planned. What do you think caused the driver to drive like that? Comment below. This white construction truck failed to stop at a sign, causing an avoidable collision. Thankfully, no one was hurt. This next clip comes from India, where a bus overtakes without a clear view and crashes in on the oncoming car. Let's crash rewind that one. Oh my, please always ensure you have a clear view of the road ahead before overtaking. This Toyota Aqua swerves and crashes into the median strip. Thankfully, everyone is safe. Always drive within your capabilities and the road's limits.
Somehow cut off 7 minutes.
That's a textbook rear-end crash. Why can't people just maintain a safe distance instead of getting so close to other drivers? Seems like a very rookie mistake. This next clip is a sobering reminder of how life can change in an instant. Please remember, every time you get behind the wheel, you're taking on a huge responsibility. Drive safely to protect your life and the lives of others. Thankfully, no one was injured. Looks like the driver fell asleep midway before colliding with the truck. Oh my. Thankfully, everyone was okay. This driver misjudges the traffic and crashes into 2 cars at an intersection. That's horrifying. These things have so much momentum that any crash can be devastating. Always be mindful of your surroundings and other vehicles. Our next video comes from Russia, where the white car coming from the left skids off the road and causes a massive crash. High speeds and risky maneuvers can lead to fatal outcomes. Thankfully, everyone was okay. This clip is a perfect example of why dash cams are a must-have for drivers. The bus driver had zero spatial awareness. Who do you think was at fault here? Comment below. This Lamborghini loses control at high speed and crashes into a guardrail, causing significant damage to the car. Ouch! Seeing such a beautiful car get wrecked like that is painful. Another sports car crash. Nothing like totaling your ride at 15 miles per hour. Oh my, that's a rough hit. Please drive carefully and with caution. What on earth was that truck driver thinking crossing an intersection like this? Did he forget he wasn't the only one driving that day? Always obey traffic signals. Safety should always come first. Looks like that Skyline was overspeeding and in the process hit the power pole, causing it to flip several times. Next time, maybe the driver will think twice before doing something like this. Our next video comes from Taiwan, where one driver loses control and ruins everyone's morning. Let's crash rewind that one. Oh my goodness, seeing so many cars get caught up in this crash is heart-wrenching. Thankfully, everyone involved was okay. This shows how quickly things can go wrong, even in a controlled environment like a tunnel. Hope everyone's okay. This driver decided to get drunk and put everyone else's life in jeopardy by intentionally crashing into cars. I'd be surprised if this guy isn't behind bars yet and his driver's license isn't canceled. Okay, so what exactly was the driver trying to do here? Fortunately, the driver is safe. That overspeeding black car and its reckless lane changing unfolded a series of disasters. Whoa, luckily the only damage was to the vehicles. Looks like the car skidded off the road and the driver lost control. Please be extra careful when driving on wet roads. Not sure what this driver had in his mind before crashing into that pole. Thankfully, no one was hurt. That car just tore right through the guardrail like it was nothing. Guardrails are meant to protect us, but they can't always withstand that kind of reckless driving. Not sure what that Lamborghini driver wanted to prove there. What do you think? Comment your thoughts below. It's a reminder to never underestimate the combination of persistence and stupidity, even in the worst situations. Bam! That black car just slammed into the Pizza Hut delivery vehicle. It's safe to say that pizza delivery was off the menu for that car that day. In this clip, a lorry crashes head-on into a car with sheer force. Head-on collisions are among the most dangerous types of accidents. Stay alert and drive defensively. Overspeeding and reckless driving causes the driver to crash into the truck twice. Driving like a lunatic comes with its inherent risks of doing so. Always drive with caution and consider the safety of everyone on the road. In this clip, a Bentley slams right into a taxi. That's definitely going to be an expensive repair. This car decided to ignore the traffic lights and ended up in a severe T-bone collision with another vehicle. That's what happens when one driver assumes others will stop for the red light while they think they can make it through. That car made a risky turn and ended up in a collision with the other driver. That's a dangerous mistake. Always make sure to check for oncoming traffic before making any turns. A little caution can prevent serious accidents. This Suzuki crashes into a police car coming from the opposite lane. Thankfully, nobody got hurt, but always remember to keep your eyes peeled. That red light runner slammed into the Toyota 86, sending it flipping over. That was a massive impact. Thankfully, no one was injured. Watch as a drunk driver crashes into one car and then smashes right into a police car. This is a stark reminder of the dangers of driving under the influence. Always stay sober behind the wheel to keep yourself and others safe. This Toyota Corolla 11 loses control and crashes right into the recorder's car. It's a jarring impact. Stay vigilant to prevent such accidents. This SUV attempted to cross the tracks while the train was passing and got dragged along. Let's crash rewind this. Oh dear, please always ensure the tracks are clear before crossing. Thankfully, no one was hurt. This red pickup truck drives into the wrong lane on a rainy day. What a dangerous mistake. In bad weather, stay in your lane and adjust your speed to avoid accidents. Rain can drastically affect driving conditions. Watch as this car attempts to cross at an intersection only to collide with another vehicle. The impact is so severe that the second car flips multiple times. Always be aware of your surroundings and make sure to follow traffic signals to avoid such dangerous situations. This white van veers into what clearly isn't a lane. Don't think it's a bad idea to stay in your lane and follow road markings to prevent such accidents. Out of nowhere and bam! Oh dear! Please stay attentive and keep a safe distance to avoid being caught off guard by sudden stops or changes in traffic. It's unclear who's to blame in this tangled mess, but it's evident that both drivers failed to avoid the collision. Who do you think was at fault? Comment your thoughts below. Whoa! The Camry got swept away by the lorry! That's a truly horrific sight! This emphasizes the importance of always being vigilant and prepared for sudden changes on the road. Thankfully, everyone was okay. In this clip, the speeding oncoming car loses control and crashes directly into the recorder's vehicle. Safe to say the speeding car was at fault here. The driver without a license swerves uncontrollably and then crashes into the vehicle from behind. This kind of reckless behavior can have severe consequences. Driving without a license is incredibly dangerous. Always ensure you're licensed before getting behind the steering wheel. Watch as this truck blatantly ignores the traffic lights and crashes into another vehicle. With the impact of that collision, it's a miracle the victim survived. Well, this car hits the guardrail, flips over, and still manages to get back on its feet and drive again. Incredible resilience. Looks like this car's motto is, "Flip, don't quit." Let's look at what happens when you drive without any experience and skills. Miss, I don't think you can park there. Remember, no matter how experienced you are, always stay alert and avoid distractions while driving. In this video, that car didn't just hit the landscape trailer, it blasted right through it. I think the driver should consider quitting driving and maybe take up a career in stunt work. In this clip, it looks like the driver had an unexpected nap at the wheel, leading to a serious crash. It's crucial to stay alert and well-rested before driving. Falling asleep behind the wheel is extremely dangerous and can have severe consequences. Talk about a winter nightmare. This impatient driver tried to bypass a plow and ended up causing a major pileup. When it comes to snow and ice, patience is key. In this clip, it seems like the driver had plenty of time to stop, but might have been speeding. The result was a serious crash that could have been avoided. Always remember to drive at a safe speed and use your time wisely to avoid accidents. Watch as this drunk driver gets their car stuck on the train tracks, leading to a devastating crash with a train. Let's crash rewind this. Oh dear, this serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of drunk driving and the critical importance of avoiding train tracks. Stay sober and stay safe. It looks like the red car coming from the right collided with the recorder's car. Who do you think was in the wrong? Comment your thoughts below. How How on earth did the truck driver misjudge the size of the bridge? Gotta say, that's a poor judgment. Always be mindful of your vehicle's height and surroundings. Watch as the tire slips off the front car, sending the recorder's vehicle crashing and flipping over. What a nightmare. You never know what might cause a dangerous situation on the road. Stay extra vigilant to keep yourself and others safe. The speeding truck in the left lane loses control and crashes into the front truck. Time and again, we see that speeding leads to devastating accidents. In this clip, witness how the Tesla loses control in the snow and crashes in a dramatic fashion. Snowy conditions can catch drivers off guard. It's crucial to slow down and keep a safe distance to prevent such severe crashes. This next clip from Mexico City shows the sheer force and speed that turns this car into wreckage. Such high-speed collisions are a stark reminder to stay within safety limits. It's truly a miracle that the victims emerged unharmed. Well, that's definitely going to give him a wake-up call. That could have ended so much worse. It's nothing short of a miracle that the person walked away from this unharmed. This interaction would have ended well if the other driver weren't so greedy and took time changing lanes. There was no need for a two-lane dash. There's no need to rush. Taking your time and making safe decisions can prevent accidents and keep everyone safe. Not sure why the bus decided it was safe to pass while every other car was stopped at the railway track. It's crucial to follow traffic signals and warnings at railway crossings. Thankfully, all the passengers in the bus, including the driver, made it out unharmed. In this clip, watch as a car loses control and falls off a bridge in the snowy weather. This shows just how dangerous winter driving can be. Always drive carefully, and bridges may ice in cold weather. Why did the black car end up in the wrong lane? Was the driver distracted, or could they have lost consciousness? Comment your thoughts below. Well, that was nothing short of a jump scare. Why did the car think it was a good idea to switch lanes like that? Remember to always keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you. This incident highlights how quickly situations can escalate. Next up, the Nissan driver's attempt to overtake ends in disaster as they collide with the divider. In bad weather conditions, it's wise to drive 5 to 10 miles per hour below the speed limit to ensure safety and avoid accidents. The SUV attempted a U-turn but almost collided with a motorcycle behind it. Always be mindful of your surroundings when making maneuvers like this. The driver had no idea that a Chevrolet would come barreling from the left after ignoring the red light. Why do some drivers seem to treat traffic lights like an alien language? Up next, watch as this pickup truck driver recklessly speeds through traffic, leading to a devastating collision with another vehicle. Well, she got turned around to face the dash cam of shame. Always stay within speed limits and drive responsibly to avoid such dangerous accidents. Why is this driver going in the wrong lane on the highway? Look at the mess the driver just caused by his sheer carelessness. Driving in the wrong lane can lead to catastrophic accidents. Thankfully, no one was hurt. The black car ignores the red light and tries to speed away, but ends up crashing into the car at the intersection. This collision could have been easily avoided if the black car had just followed the traffic lights. This mom's car crashes into a herd of cows crossing the road. This serves as a stark reminder to always stay vigilant and slow down in areas where animals may be crossing. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. This Mustang loses control and crashes against the pole. Thankfully, no one was injured. Watch as this car is rear-ended, only to be swept away by a passing lorry. It's a terrifying sequence of events. This dramatic crash reminds us how quickly things can spiral out of control on the road. At least everyone made it out safe. This is definitely not the way you're supposed to turn at an intersection. Thankfully, no one was injured. This black Ford pickup truck veers off the road, loses control, and then goes airborne. The scene is both terrifying and stunning. It's crucial to stay vigilant and avoid risky driving behaviors to prevent such dangerous situations. In this clip, watch as the driver, trying to save time, veers into the opposite lane and quickly learns the hard way why this is a bad idea. Sometimes, shortcuts can lead to serious consequences. This driver narrowly controlled their car from crashing after it skidded off the road. That was a close call. This must have been a harrowing experience for the driver. What's going on here? Did the driver pass out? He hit the only car parked on the road. Even a single moment of distraction can lead to accidents. Always keep your focus on the road to ensure everyone's safety. In this clip from India, a bus driver collides with a car, causing the car to dangerously swerve, but narrowly avoid hitting other vehicles. Gotta give the driver credit for managing to maintain control after that sudden and impactful collision with the bus. Situations like this highlight the importance of staying calm and focused, even in the face of unexpected impacts. Looks like not hitting the brakes at the right moment can be a big mistake. When driving, always keep your eyes on the road. You never know what will happen next second. Watch as this car loses a tire and hits the driver, causing a dramatic crash. Always check your car before driving to ensure everything's in proper condition. A well-maintained vehicle not only protects you, but also keeps others on the road safe. Please like and subscribe to the channel. What was your favorite clip? Leave a comment below. Hit the bell and never miss new videos. And thank you for watching till the end. Please drive safely and see you next time.